Right, I've had to cut this a bit. This is thantos with ally belek. To the left is 4 of my cavalry charging this cavalry unit, and a Greek player has formed a square. They're going to move towards the Roman guy because he's unsupported by this Greek, because this Greek's basically made his own little place. This charge is going to be a feint charge because his spearmen are coming too close and it will chop my cavalry up. So, a feint charge, he charges me, I charge him, and I can get rid of his cavalry before his infantry can get rid of my cavalry. Once I've done that, I shall retreat my troops and get them out of there. This is CWB rules. We've got 4 phalanx, so I've got 4 phalanx, 4 legions, 4 archers, 4 cataphracts, 4 of these companion cav. I think that's all I've got. I think that's all we can have, really. Germanian player's got 6 of virtually every unit within the CWB rules. But the Greek player's got artillery, so he's broken the rules slightly, but it was only ballistas, so it wasn't really much of a bother. The Roman guy, he's followed the rules correctly. So the German player starts walking towards the Romans, so I change around and start charging to catch up with the German. He throws his the Roman throws his cavalry with the spearmen throwing their javelins at the axemen. So I throw my cataphracts in to chase them down. I'm going to edit this properly because of YouTube's 10-minute thing. So my cavalry is charging to take out their cavalry, throwing javelin cavalry. Yeah, so he's charging my cataphracts. My companions are coming, so I'm not that bothered. I didn't even bother to get into fight. It's straight away. They obviously pressed the button now, but all round. Yeah, and you shouldn't bunch up your units like this, but I've got a problem with management on these games. And deal with that a bit. So yeah, basically I've had to fast forward every now and again because the way things are. So now that's right, I'm going to chase after his units. And we're going to miss a bit of this, I think. Yeah, the first phalanx has been decimated and the spearmen have come in and my first phalanx got decimated by these Spartans. The Spartans are souped up. It's only my second line in. Those Romans were meant to be throwing their pila, they never did, they just ran in. Well, obviously they threw 1 pila. And these javelins here are meant to throw their pila. I don't think they do. I don't think they're taking orders now. Both my legions aren't taking orders, sorry, not Romans. It's just a Seleucid army. Back on the Roman side, we got 10. Well, I've got 4 units of archers, and the German players got 6 units of archers, and we're just firing on roughly the same units each time, which is quite handy. I'm still charging my cavalry, which you might think is stupid because it is really, but I'm trying to get them to come across the archers' line, so that's like a firing line on all the Romans. And I'm supposed to be retreating my cavalry behind the archers, but I haven't done it with the cataphracts. I've done it with the about to do it with the companions. I forgot to move my archers back. I had them on hold fast, so there is going to be a moment where I lose some archers because you see them now, the triodii heading towards my archers, and I will lose 1 unit of archers before I retreat them back. So there's actually 10 archers firing on these 2 units, and I'm pretty sure we had over firing on both the right units before I retreated. He supported me there with his archers. The German player was well experienced. Just he's using a tribal army, so it's a bit different. A difficult thing to win. Going to have to fast forward again. I'm not sure why I'm charging there. Oh, there's another unit behind it coming up, but they're a bit slow. Here they come. So that's them running. And now I'm sure I'll run the rest of my cavalry away from there. But I didn't use them to support, say Spartans. So Spartans defeat my Romans, my legions and my phalanx units. I was hoping kind of the German player would help me out on that one. That's why I didn't really use my cavalry to defeat those Spartans. And when I asked him for some help, and he'll send in his berserkers. Didn't know there was a police car at that time of day. Yeah, I told him here that Spartans were coming, so he retreated his cavalry, and then he sent his berserkers in to deal with these Spartans. And they went to their blood rage and killed the Spartans in a few seconds. And then the blood raged the legions. I'm going to use the legions to support these blood-ranged berserkers, but berserkers are running so fast my legions can't keep up with them. And they're going straight for this cavalry unit. I'm thinking, I'll get there in time, I'll support them. And now we're about to see something which is quite funny, really. All these berserkers, which I believe are quite strong, taking on this cavalry. Oh, okay, maybe not. So, I'm using all my archers on these cavalry as he charges my legions. My legions will hold fast here and take out this cavalry with the help of the archers, of my archers. I'm not sure if his archers were firing on either Romans left over or helping me out. Yeah, they're taking out the rest of the Romans, his archers, while I'm taking out that cav. So now we'll start marching towards the the Greek square, while the German finishes off the Romans with his cavalry. Yeah, here we go. Here's the last Romans, and here's the last, and here's the here's a full good German cav taking out the archers. So that's the end of the Romans. Germania did a lot of killing there against the Romans, so that he did most of the work there. I was just a defensive line. My idea was to defend the German as best I could with a more of a defensive line, if you like. I brought my cavalry up here, which is a mistake. I was meant to bring out the archers. I did bring out the archers as well, but I brought the cavalry up as well at the same time. And they kind of got shot down a little bit by the square's archers, the Greek archers. It's a Spartan line, 2 abreast. That's good for a good kill zone. I kept my phalanx in a hedgehog formation, which is not so good for killing zone. As you've already seen with my 2 phalanxes got decimated by those 2 Spartan units. Right, here's his artillery, he's not meant to have. Brings it out, and they're going to get destroyed by his Germans. He brought it out because he was shooting his own men, but of course when you expose them like that, then the cav's going to get them. And so he charges away for his cav. Now I tell him that I'm going to go for the right flank, and there you go, there's a proof that the artillery was shooting his own men as much as it was shooting us. So I'm going for that little right flank there. There's more, well, there's the same amount of Spartans as there anywhere else, but there's that general unit there. That's what I'm heading for. I'm heading for that general unit, so I'm heading for these Spartans here. That's the idea. With this phalanx unit. They're taking a lot of shots from the archers. There's a long walk there. Oh god, I've gone to 10 minutes already. It'll probably be too long again now. Hope not, because it's kind of annoying really. Anyway, cut a story straight. We eventually beat the Greek player through crushing through one side of his German line. I'm just going to fast forward it because there's a few mistakes here we made, but we still got through. We still beat them. That's when I killed the enemy general. And then the Spartan line, Germania was hitting this line here, and eventually he loses cav. Yeah, about now. The German player's about to lose his cav in the middle here. Not that cav, another cav. It's going to come in from behind, and here they come from the right to the left. And here you see they're coming around, and they're going to go in. Hand Van that side. He should have Hand Van the side I was attacking really. That would have helped a bit more because he uses all of his German cav here. Well, that unit anyway. He's still got one out there, I'm sure. And anyway, that's basically it. I'm having to fast forward just because of the 10-minute thing, but I've already gone to 11 minutes, so hopefully this will load because I've already done it 2 times now. I just want to show you the fact that we couldn't see how many we killed at the end. Well, we could, but I can't remember now. But I think I got 800 kills and the other guy got 1200 kills. Belek. There's me charging the rest of his Spartans. They were very tired. I knew I could get away with it. I'm going to chase down his archers, sorry. No artillery allowed, but he did take them. But it was just his archers taken out. Well, the Germans took this last Spartan unit out, and my phalanx were coming up behind slowly, and then of course my cav was coming in. But it doesn't matter really, because that's it really. So good game. Thanks to Belek for being the host and working well together to win this battle.